Brings us to Anvil. Anvil, again, is a two-hander wrist grab from the front. I step back with my right foot as I bring the elbows, kind of like I'm trying to elbow the underneath side of his wrist. Clearing his hands down, I'm going to step forward and I'm going to drive as far in with kind of like a double butterfly strike or a double heel palm strike into the rib cage. Some instructors say to push out, some say to push up. I think it really depends on where you're hitting and what it feels best to do at that moment. Okay, some guys are tall and you can get underneath them. Some guys you kind of just push them away from them. The B version, I step back. Sorry, I want to step back with my right foot. I'm going to step back, clear. Because he's a little bit further away, I'm going to kick to the groin, and then in this case, drive him away. Now that one for sure is more of an upward motion because the groin shot tends to push him back. But again, in the first one, I might come back here, clear, and then push this underneath his chin to drive him away too, because that strike works here also instead of just to the ribs. The C version, I step back, I clear, but he's on top of me basically, so I use my front leg to kick and then drive him away. In the D version, as I go to pull my arms up, he forces them down. So I'm just going to push him to the outside and let that go and just snap kick to the groin. This basically is just, I'm not going to try to fight him like this. I'm just going to go with it. And when his arms break out to the outside, you got a clear shot to the groin. In the last version, again, this one will not be on the list. I'll give you a list today too. And you step back, you literally pull him on top of you. So there is no pushing or clearing. There's no time. There's no room. So I'm either going to knee and then push, or I'm going to step back, and if there's room, I'm going to snap and then push. So essentially what happens is when you pull in, he came forward with you, right? He kind of lurched forward. Now he's on top of you. All right, so now, so that's Anvil. So Anvil A with no kick. Anvil B, right kick. Anvil C, left kick. Anvil D could be either you come up, drop it out, and it can be a left kick or a right kick, whatever you're more comfortable with. And the last one, I pull in, knee or kick, and then drive out. That brings